10th of January, which means it's only 10 days to my birthday. Not that I'm counting. What am I going to say? What am I saying? Okay, so I did a video yesterday which I've posted up, but I felt awful yesterday, absolutely awful. I had those chips and I put the red onion and the tomato on the top, put them in the oven, and I think it was the red onion. I think it was because it was raw red onion, because they obviously hadn't cooked enough in the oven. They were just like, just to melt the cheese, and I felt awful, and I felt like this before with red onion. Fine when I cook it, and red onion can be quite toxic. If you cut an onion in half and you don't seal it and you put it straight in the fridge, it absorbs the toxins. So if you eat it, you're eating those toxins. It can make you quite sick. And this was a fresh onion, so I don't know. It was just a little one. It was all like sealed, like all the onion natural packaging it comes in. It was all sealed. So it wasn't like I cut it in half or anything beforehand. I just felt awful. It had this feeling. It was just really nauseous all afternoon. And it's the only thing I can think of because it kept repeating on me. I just felt awful. And I went to work, and I was actually sick before I went to work. I was just like, oh, and literally I just was cleaning my teeth and it just made me gag, and I just threw up in the sink. It was just, sorry, that's too much information, but yeah, that's what happened. I just felt awful. I don't think it was a bug, because as the night, I went to work, and as the night went on, I felt sick all evening, and I did not feel like my dinner when I was there. And then my stomach was like making some funny noises. So it was obviously digesting whatever it was. And then I just also like it was like a cloud had lifted off, and I started to feel like a bit more human. So I did eat my dinner. I didn't eat all of my dinner, which is unusual for me. But I did eat it. And then I had a curly whirly, and then I started to feel a little bit again. So I took an activated charcoal. I buy them on Amazon. They're really good, like for sickness bugs and everything like that. They're really handy to have in. So I took one of those, went to bed quite early, about 10:20, which is quite early for me at the moment. And I woke up feeling so much better. I felt like I had a good night's sleep. I think that's what I needed as well. And I can feel like I can eat again normal now. So I'm just making, I've got some of this. I haven't had this for a while, and it's all brand. This is like the Sainsbury's equivalent. And you can have 50 grams of this as your healthy extra B, or 7.5 sins. What I've done is I've just put some hot water on mine, so just to soften them. And then I'm going to pop some of this Greek yogurt in. So you can have this is a protein because it's Greek fat-free yogurt, not Greek style fat-free yogurt. So I put some skinny syrup in there, which I'm going to mix around and pop on the top, and then put my blueberries, which I've just defrosted in the microwave. So they're just slightly defrosted, they're still a little bit frozen, and I'll pop those on the top, which are a speed. So that's my healthy extra B for today. And then me and the little man he's off nursery today, he doesn't go on a Thursday, so we are off to, we're going to go to Aldi, and then I'm going to go to B&M because I want to get some Mayflower curry, stock up on that, and just see what they've got in there as well. And then I'm going to treat him to the little toy shop. We're going to go to the toy shop next door to Aldi to spend some of his Christmas money, and I think we might get some Play-Doh. Ooh, I hate that stuff. But they're quite handy just to have in the cupboard. I sometimes make salt dough. I haven't made any for a while, but I thought I might get some Play-Doh because it's handy, like on a Saturday. Darren can, when he's got the kids at home, he can play Play-Doh with them. He doesn't mind all that. I hate it, but I will play it if he wants to. I kind of save up for the summer months and we can do it outside. But I will do it. I will do it. I don't mind it. It's just the mess. Yeah, but then they're kids, aren't they? My house is a mess anyway. So yeah, I'm going to have that. I'm going to make another cup of coffee. I've measured out my almond milk, the almond unsweetened. So yeah, I am feeling good. I've got weigh-in tomorrow. Don't know how I feel because I just haven't been 100% on it at all. Star week as well. I feel like the bloating's going. I feel like the Christmas bloat is finally going, but whether that's because I did boot camp yesterday and that helps. I didn't do boot camp this morning because I just didn't want to set my alarm to go if I still felt rough. I wanted to get a good night's sleep. But I am going to, I don't know if I'm going to do a workout. I might do a workout tonight, I'm not sure. But if not, I'm going to go 3 times next week to make up my session from this week. And yeah, I'm not sure, I have no plans what I'm going to have for lunch, but it won't be red onion, that's for sure, just in case it was that. Anyway, I need to go to Aldi first, so I'm going to have my breakfast, get little man ready and dressed because he's still in his PJs, and get ready to go over to Aldi. So I shall catch up with you later. So me and little Ralphie are off, he's just sitting next to me here, we are off to Aldi to do some food shopping. We're going to go to B&M first and get that out of the way. I also want to look for some hooks to hang my gloves up. I'm fed up with them hanging over the sink and then they fall in the sink, get wet. So, all those that know Mrs. Hinch, she hangs her gloves up with a little peg. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and find some little hooks that I can hang them up into the side of my door. So just tidies it away. So that will be done and out the way. And then I also want to get some Mayflower curry, stock up on that.
And buy some toys and walkie-talkie.
We are going to, yes. So we're going to go to B&M first. And yeah, and then we're going to go to Aldi, do a little food shop. I just want to get some fresh bits. I could do that in town. I could go to Tesco's or whatever, or Sainsbury's, local to us, but I want to go to B&M. I really want some Mayflower curry for the weekend. We're out Saturday night anyway, but maybe Sunday I'll do a Mayflower curry. And maybe pick up some more meat. Although I am being frugal, so maybe I shouldn't because I've still got some meat in the freezer, which I forgot. I need to get the chicken out. So yeah, I just want to kind of be a bit more organised and plan. I'm going to do some batch cooking, I think, because I want to be frugal and use everything up, but I just need to pick up some more meat, like ham and stuff like that. Fruit and veg. So I thought whilst I'm over that way, I'll nip to Aldi because it is a bit cheaper. And then we are going to go to the toy shop, aren't we, Ralph?
Yeah.
Because
the water's coming up.
Water? Oh yes. Let me wipe the window. Gosh, it was really cold this morning. The car was still icy, but luckily it didn't. It just. I know, it's fine, darling.
It's going up the roof.
I know, it's going on the roof. Yeah, so next door there's a toy shop called Smith's. So we are going to go in there and use their Christmas money and get them some walkie-talkies because they desperately want some walkie-talkies.
We're going to go to the toy shop first and we're going to buy some walkie-talkies.
Well, no, we're going to go there afterwards, last.
Yeah.
Because if I buy it first, then you'll start playing up as I can use blackmail. So yeah, we're going to go to B&M first, get that out of the way. It's a nightmare to park around there. Then Aldi, then the toy shop. I'm not sure what else I want to get in Aldi. I don't really want to get too much. I wouldn't say I'm being frugal. Like if I was frugal, I would use everything up first. I'm just being more of on a budget. Oh, he can't hear Andy. I think I might have to go because he needs Andy. We've got the Christmas song on. I'll show you what I get later. So we've come back from Aldi. I've just put all the food shopping away. I've got a few bits that I'm going to show you in a minute, but I'm just going to make a soup in my soup maker. So I've got 1 onion in there, 2 parsnips, 2 carrots, and a vegetable stock pot with some water. So I've just filled it up to the line. And I'm also going to add a little bit of mild curry powder or medium curry powder, just half a teaspoon, just to give it a bit of a curry flavour, sort of curried parsnip soup, and I'll pop the lid on and let it cook. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. So whilst my soup is cooking, I'm just going to show you some bits I got. I did get lots of fruit and veggies and things like that, but I put them all away because I just thought, you see that all the time, so I thought I'd show you some things that I bought that I haven't bought before, or they're just like a little bit different. So first of all, I saw Trudy Beanie mention these, and I don't know if she's mentioned the videos yet, but I saw them on her Instagram page. Soft foams, so 25 grams of these is 54 calories. What's that, 2.5 sins, 2.5, 3 sins of soft foams, and I presume they're a little bit like the is it the fruity, the Starburst little foams they do? I'm sure it's those ones. But they're suitable for vegetarians as well if anyone's interested, and there's no artificial colours, flavourings or preservatives as well. But I also bought that, and I also bought the licorice, which is 25 grams, again that's 56 calories, so I'm saying that's more 3 sins. And mini gums, which is 53 calories per 25 grams, so 2.5, 3. But I just thought a little bit different. They're all sugar free, and I do have a little sweet tooth. I have a savoury tooth as well, but I do like sweets now and again. But I'm just going to limit these ones, obviously, and also I think with, you know, these you don't want too many anyway. I love licorice, but I always want a little bit. So that's, I'm going to keep those in my cupboard. I went to B&M and I went to try and get the curry. Typical, they had the extra hot, but they didn't have the one that I normally get, which was out of stock. So I just bought some of the more of the southern style gravy mix. I quite like this, so I might have it with some wedges, probably the weekend, maybe it's like, well, maybe tomorrow night. I might have that with some chicken, and do like a southern fried style thing. But yeah, I was gutted I couldn't get the curry, so I'll have to go over there next week or something and have a look. I then bought some Swiss style muesli, no added sugar, from Aldi. It's the Harvest Morn one, and you can have, I'm going to check, but I think it's 40 grams of this, or 45 as your healthy extra B, but I'll pop it up here and let you know. But I was thinking of making something with it, so look out for that video, that will come up soon. The other thing, I got some more Benefit bars because they're a lot cheaper than Hi-Fi bars, and I do love Hi-Fi bars, but I am trying to be more budget friendly this month, so I got a couple of these instead. I got some marmalade because I'm going to make some, I talk about it on my Instagram stories, but Prince Planning made some oat bakes with marmalade. So Prince Planning is not on YouTube, he's on Instagram. His wife does Princess Planning books, but yes, so I got some zesty fine cut marmalade, so I'm going to make some oat bakes with marmalade. I just thought that's a bit different, isn't it? I thought I had some, but I haven't. And the other thing I got, I've had these before, and I've got some others, I'll show you. These are the rice cake bars. These were milk chocolate, and they are 4.5 sins for one of them, and they're individually wrapped, so they're great for lunch boxes. These are more for the kids than me, but I quite like these ones because these are dark chocolate with chocolate orange coating. Sorry, chocolate orange. So it's orange with chocolate coating, rice cake bars, and they're just really nice. They're 4.5 sins, but they are quite, I've got this packet open, they're quite substantial. You can see that. Yeah, so they're quite substantial, and they're just a little bit different, so I like those. But these ones are good as well. The kids like these, so they're going to go in their little treat box that only I have access to. And that's it. I got some chicken as well, and I got some other bits like bread and things like that, but I just wanted to show you those bits, and hopefully we've got another 10 minutes or so. My soup's ready, so I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. So here's my soup, and it's come out really, really nice. I only use half a teaspoon of medium curry powder. Probably could have done with a smidgen more, but you can still taste it. It's really nice. And I'm just going to serve it with some ham, some wafer thin ham that I'm just going to dip into it. And that's my lunch for today. Oh, I'm also having my third Hydramate of the day. I already drank most of that, so I'm just going to finish off the rest of that. So I bought a watermelon earlier at Aldi because the little man loves it, and he made me buy one, and he dropped it on the floor, so it's split. So I've had to cut it up and that. This looks okay. This is just, yeah, it's got a bit, not mushy, but it's just needs to be eaten basically. So he's had some, and I'm just going to have this bit now. But yeah, got some watermelon there, some speedy watermelon, so that's going to go in the fridge. And it's all chopped and ready, and I'll probably have some of that, more of that later on. I also had half a tin of the licorice that I showed you, and it was really nice, so definitely recommend it. But I put them back in the cupboard now, the licorice, so that I don't eat any more. But yeah, I'm just going to eat this now after my soup. So it's 3:15 and I'm just going to have a quick snack before I go pick up Sydney, and I'm having a Choco Mallow cereal bar. These are 4 Sins, they're on the app. I think I got mine from Sainsbury's, otherwise I think Ocado also sell them, and I'm just having it with coffee using part of my almond milk. So for dinner tonight I've got these chicken breasts. I saw a lady on Instagram, her name's Lauren, but she's not on YouTube, so I'll try and, if I remember, tag her account for Instagram on here. But she does really nice recipes. And so here I've got 2 chicken breasts, one each, one for Darren, one for me. And what I've done is I've marinated them in some Spice and Tice burger rub. I was going to use the fajita one, but I didn't want to open another packet, and I've got some burger rub already open, so I've just used that instead. And then I've sliced it, it's not very pretty looking, sorry, and I popped a bit of mozzarella. So I've got 50 grams of mozzarella on mine, which is my second healthy extra A of the day. Darren's got slightly more because I'll just use the pack up. And I've just sliced it and popped a piece in each slice, along with some tomato and basil. And I'm going to pop this in the oven just before we're ready to have our dinner. Really should take about sort of 20 minutes or so, but basically until it's sort of nice and cooked, and get it crisped up as well on the top. But yeah, this is my dinner for tonight. So I popped this in the oven for about 25 minutes. I just kept an eye on it, and there was lots of water with the chicken, so I did drain it off, juices from the cheese I think and the chicken, so I drained that off, and then it started to go brown on the top. So it's perfect. I've got it with some golden savoury rice, which is the Aldi one, which is free. Just be careful because not all of them are free, but the Tesco's Everyday and the Aldi one are. I've got it with some salad and some cucumber and spring onion, and I'm also using the Skinny Food sweet chilli sauce, which is free. It's got no calories, no sugar or anything like that in it. It's 0, so that's that's sin free. And yeah, this is my dinner for tonight. So I'm finishing off the evening with some frozen summer fruits, which are Speed, and Quark, which I've mixed with an options for 2 Sins. It's the white chocolate one. You can use a sachet. I've got the big tub, so I just measure out 11 grams. And I'm also having a little treat bowl of those soft foam sweets, which I've allowed 2.5 Sins worth. So I'm ending the day on 12 Sins. I'm ending the day on 9 Sins. So thank you for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye.